Good afternoon, everybody. Mike here with Alderman Chevy GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership. Today we're looking at a 2021 Chevy Trailblazer here in a nice white color. If we come up and take a look at it, this was washed recently, so not too much dirt on this thing. If we come take a look at the front here, though, you do have your LED headlights here, as well as an LED projection headlight down here. You'd have the classic Chevy bow tie on the front fascia of this vehicle. And then you do have your fog lights down below too. That funky little green plate on the front of this vehicle is our Car Bravo certification plate, which means that you are going to have a 6,000 mile, 6-month bumper to bumper warranty with this vehicle. If we come over here to the side, we have our Hancock tires on this vehicle with a nice black rim there with a Chevy bow tie on it. You do have keyless entry on this vehicle, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you'll be able to lock and unlock the vehicle. And there are some really nice features in this vehicle that I will go over here in just a few moments. But first, we're going to take a peek in the back seat, starting with the nice leather seats that are in this vehicle. And you also have a cup holder back here for your back passengers. You do have kangaroo style pouches on both sides of the back of the seats, as well as a USB port, a port C, and then a 120 right there. You do have quite a bit of space between the driver's seat and the back seat of the vehicle here. Now I'm about 5'11", and if I hop in this, I've already sat in the front seat, so I know that there's enough space for me as the driver up there. But there's more than enough seat room back here for me as the passenger too. Take a look at all the kind of cool functions of everything in just a moment. Another cool feature that I like about this vehicle is this beautiful panoramic sunroof that is going on in here. If we take a look here on the door, they did a nice like golden type plate here, which I like. You've got your lock, your unlock. You do have your mirror controls there for your power mirrors. You also have all 4 of your controls for your windows here. You do have your light settings right here, as well as a trunk release option here. Now, what's kind of cool and interesting about this is that you can kind of change how high you want the tailgate to go. So you can have it go all the way up or 3/4 of the way. So it's kind of a cool, neat function here to have. If we take a look here at the steering wheel, you'll notice there's 2 different sets of clusters. You have your forward collision alert over here, as well as all your cruise control options. Over on here, you have your phone settings. And then you also have the options to kind of change what you see here on the driver infotainment center. Different options to kind of choose from. If we take a peek over here, you have a touch screen. So you have Sirius XM, you have different audio settings, your phone settings. You will get mobile Wi-Fi hotspot available in the vehicle, where you can connect up to 7 different devices. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, OnStar services, and you can control the climate as well from here. You do have your climate settings down here as well. You do have heated seats up here for the driver and the passenger. Down here you have your 9-volt. You have a USB port C and an auxiliary port, as well as a nice bit of space to kind of store some stuff down there. If you'll take a look in front of the shifter, you have your auto start and stop. You have your lane keep assist, your traction control. You have a sport mode, and then you have an all-wheel drive mode in this vehicle as well. You do have your parking brake down here. And then you have a little bit more space in here as long as you pull the center console out right there. But yeah, you'll notice that the gold edging that they did is just mainly on the driver's door and the passenger's door and the air vent here. I think it's a nice feature to have in this vehicle with all the leather that's going on. But then you do have some accents of cloth on here as well. Take a look here. You have your regular gas cap right there. And then on the key fob, you do have a spot to pop the trunk and just push that button twice. You will notice that you have 60/40 splitting seats here in the back, so you could always knock down one side of there and still have room for a passenger in the back seat while you're hauling something a little bit larger if needed be. You have a little snug spot right there, and over here you lift this up, then you got your spare tire and your jack underneath there. And you just have to push this button and that's going to go down right like that. If you have any more questions about this vehicle, give me a call, 802-776-5016, or stop on down 65 Windcrest Drive right here in Rutland, Vermont. Let's take this thing for a test drive.